All right, chat. If you guys haven't heard, there's been a big update. Creator Clash 3 is officially canceled. We talked about it a bit ago, so I figured it was worth doing an update because we talked about it maybe a couple of months ago. But they finally posted today, we've made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. All existing pay-per-view tickets will receive automatic refunds, no actions required. While the event will go as planned, all funds will still be donated to charity, and our fundraising efforts will continue the months ahead. Thank you to the fighters for their hard work, the Creator Clash team. Which, if I'm being totally candid, is like long time coming. I think it's probably long time coming. This has been dead for a while and like on life support. You know, this has been in a vegetative state. So it is, I think, ultimately the right call that they canceled it. Because if they had gone through with it, I think it would have done so bad. Ethan Klein did it. Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was not considerate of how many other people would be dragged into the situation who don't give a fuck and just want to fight. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say. That makes no sense to me. It did not help the event whatsoever. It hurt the event. No one went to bat but Hassan for him. But like also, Hassan's audience isn't watching fucking boxing events. What is that? That's not, I don't know. At some point, you have to realize you're operating a business. And I mean, you have to make the call. Like what's more important, is the business or you know, making the videos you want to make, which is like your own call to make. But anyway, I'm kind of sad about it. I won't lie. I'm kind of sad about it. Mainly because I know a lot of the people that were fighting in the event, and I was looking forward to seeing them fight. You know, like I was looking forward to the Minecraft bout, the Sapnap and Tubbo. I wanted to see Myth fight again. I really wanted to see Odd Ones Out versus Will Neff. I thought that was going to be a crazy fight. Trevor's a friend of mine. We play basketball every Sunday. I know how hard he's been training. I mean, that's another thing too. The trainers or the fighters have been training so hard. So it's kind of sad that they won't get to, you know, see the what's the phrase? The fruits of their soil, the fruits of their labor. Yeah, I think that's sad. You know, like for example, Peach Jar has literally announced last week, surprise, see you soon. And she announced that she's going to be in Creator Clash 3.
What a loser. She's never getting signed.
And then tweeted today, man, LOL, I spent $3,000 on an announcement video and paid for 2 months of equipment and travel. The cancellation was supposed to be announced the next day I posted that, and they moved it back. The event wasn't even selling tickets, which is a bummer. Time to recruit them for chess boxing. Okay, low key, I tried to make that move. I had very briefly an opportunity to pitch chess boxing 2. And I thought, you know, this is a good opportunity. I could probably just, you know, take all the cards. Creator Clash would have zero involvement. I would do my own event, and then just whoever would want from the Creator Clash 3 to, you know, try chess boxing 2. So that, you know, at least the efforts that they put into training wouldn't be in vain. They could still get paid out, yada, yada, yada. But unfortunately, the deal that would pay for that fell through. And I am not in the business of running events that lose hundreds of thousands of dollars anymore. So I didn't like force it through. Coward? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I did that enough in my 20s. When you're in your 30s, man, you kind of realize that, you know, when you take these risks, you're not just risking your own financial situation, you're risking your loved ones, you know, my mom, my grandpa. It's like stuff like you got to consider this. So yeah, just you know, y'all young folk, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, bro. You're gonna get it. Your grandpa's alive? Don't do that, right? Please. Yes, he is. Let's not talk like that. What's your most profitable event? Probably an event I ran this year. The GM event went great.
Bro, you are closer to being 40 than being 20.
You know what I actually think?
Hey Ludwig, the first was hearing your bones have been a little sore lately, but luckily some of your merch can help out an old man's bones because it's so comfortable. Let's go, old man. Happy birthday, old wig.
Thank you very much for the donations, chat. I will say, I watched this video from Dad. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a heartbreaker. This video was so sad. This video was so sad. It made me feel so bad.
Training because the event's canceled now and it's just over and there's just no more money. And it's really messing me up and it's really hard for me to be okay with this. That's why I'm making this stupid video, because I'm upset. It sucks. I put my heart into this. I got freaking beat hard this year, harder than I ever had. And I thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna train like a freaking professional. Keep my head down, avoid this drama, and now here I am, screwed.
At this point, I just started getting too worked up, so I'm now just ending the video. When I filmed this, I just sort of spilled my guts and got kind of worked up. Then I remembered more things I wanted to say, and I tried to compose myself a little bit better, so the video's a bit wild. The last thing I want to say is that I always tried to be respectful of them, publicly and personally, when I was talking to them. I've always given them the benefit of the doubt and never really wanted to place blame on them or anyone. And then it turns out they were just talking trash about me behind my back. Ian's coach said on H3 that they used to say I was weird and talk trash about me, and then I also heard the same thing from Froggy Fresh 2 years ago. I don't care if people think I'm weird because I do make weird videos. I like being different and unique. I'm used to people saying I'm weird. I was just very surprised that it was happening by 2 other creative people. I thought they were like me, and I didn't expect them to make fun of me for being different. I thought that was the point of Creator Clash, was to gather the unique people and put them in a boxing ring. I guess not.
So there you go. That's everything. That's my...
Dude, this video's so sad. The whole video's sad. I mean, it gives the context of, you know, why he boxes. And it's also like more interesting, obviously, to hear from the perspective of someone who like does this, and it's much more important because of like the importance of the financial aspects. You know, not to say that the hard work of someone who's got a lot of money isn't as valuable, but the risk is much smaller, right? The inherent risk of giving away time from your job when you have enough money that you can take that time off, I think makes it sad too, that context. But dude, it is sad. But I think he also said in the video he might do a Misfits fight. He might be on a Misfits card, which could be cool. I feel like all the time lost from work is the worst part of it all. Yeah. I mean, Ginger Pale, you trained, right? You've been training, no? Yeah, I'm ready to punch. Brother, I'm not your ticket. I'm sorry. I am not your ticket. I am not your ticket. I cannot run a chess boxing event. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man. When did you find out it was canceled? I wonder when you found out. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to say that, but I have been waiting a bit for them to announce it. I see. I think not. Well, this is not legal advice, so you know, operate how you would like to. I don't think you're beholden to shit anymore, brother. The event is canceled. If they spend the last of the funds pursuing litigation, I mean, I think you have the internet on your side in that universe. But of course, you know, you also don't have to say shit you don't want to say.